Hi guys, I've just made a help video for Clickasnap on how to make the most out of your account. It's really important to title and tag and describe your images properly. Now, I don't want to flood you with Clickasnap type stuff, but this was really for the Clickasnap site. I'm not scheduled to put another video on here until next week, and I'll be back with Learn Photography Faster Try It Part 2 then. But meanwhile, I just wanted to share this with those of you who are using Clickasnap, because it'll make a huge difference to how your images get found and therefore, of course, your pays per view. So I'll see you in a couple of weeks with How to Learn Photography Faster Part 2. Titles, descriptions and tags are vital on Clickasnap. The whole idea is to get your images found and seen by as many people as possible. So therefore Clickasnap has to know what your images are about. And titling, descriptioning and tagging is how you do this. Let's just go take a look. Here's an image I've got of the Shard in London. If you look at the title I've given it, it's called The Shard in the Sky, London, UK. Because the words the Shard, the Sky and London, UK, these are all things people may search for on Clickasnap. But also, this is telling Clickasnap what is going on over here in the Related Images panel. This is a combination of this title, the description and the tags which you put in, and we'll come to those in a moment. For example, this is a black and white image, so it's displaying other black and white images. I've got keywords in here which are telling Clickasnap to display other related images. For your images to show up here, it is vital that you enter this information. I have a description. Within this description are words which help describe what this image is about. Words such as building, massive, negative space, which says something about the composition, black and white, which is also telling people as well as Clickasnap that the image is a monochrome, and therefore it is displaying other monochrome images in the related area. The tags we can go and have a look at in here. So this is where you can edit the image. You can see my description, The Shard in the Sky, London, UK. My title, The Shard in the Sky, London, UK. You can see the description that I have written for the image. I can also choose a category for this image. I've chosen urban photography because it's within a city. You could choose any of the others. But also, these are the tags which I have put in. These are really important. So we've used London, Shard, Sky. Skies is another word. Somebody may search for the word skies. This is all really important information for you to get your images found and therefore to earn pays per view. Let's go take a look at how to do it. I've uploaded an image already, straight out as it would have come from the camera. Now you can see here the camera's file name is dsc982693.jpg. Do you think anyone is ever likely to search for an image called that? Of course not. Now you can change this information, the title and the tags and the description here. I prefer to do it later, but I will choose the category here, which I'm going to choose as landscape because we've got a sunset image. And I'm also going to give it an album because I'm going to put it into my Vietnam album. If I save the image details, that has now saved that image into that album. I can go to my uploads and here is our image. I can go here to edit it. So what would I use as my title? Well, this was a shot I took in Vietnam and it's a sunset and there's water and there's sky. So it's important to think about these things. I'm going to call it Sunset over the River in Hoi An, Vietnam. That is a good title for it because it describes the image, but it is also appropriate to the image. As a description, what would I say? So it was shot early evening, just before the sun set over the horizon. I love the reflection of the red light. These are important words. Reflection is something someone is likely to search for. We have a reflection of the red light. We've also got evening in here. We've got sunset. I should have joined those together. Sunset over the horizon. I love the reflection of the red light on the water. Water is another really great keyword which someone may search for. These fishermen N-E-T. I'm not very good at typing. As you can see, I've made a spelling mistake, but Clickasnap has sort of, or rather the browser has found it. These fishermen were putting away their nets after a long hot day's work. I've also put in the word landscape, or rather landscape, because I'm not very good at this, am I? But if I can do it, anyone can do it. Early evening, just before the sunset over the horizon. I love the reflection of the red light on the water. These fishermen were putting away their nets after a long hot day's work. The views up the river were stunning, and I wanted to capture the beauty of this beautiful landscape. I've doubled up a word there, so you know I wanted to capture this beautiful landscape. Don't be afraid to edit your descriptions. This is going to tell Clickasnap more of what it's about, and it means it's going to help your image show up in search. Next, we want to start thinking about tags that we're going to add. Think hard about this because it's really important. They use tags that describe the image. So sunset is obviously a good one, and you put a comma after to separate it from the next one. Sunsets and sunrises are very similar, aren't they? So somebody may search for a sunrise. You could use sunrise, but we're also going to use water, river, red, because there's red light. We've also got blue sky, because there's blue in the sky, so we use sky as a separate word. You get my drift. Really describe what is going on within the image. I've got an extra space there I don't want. There's little men in a boat, so we have boat, men, people. This is a lifestyle image. This is the way people live in that part of the world, so it's life, lifestyle. You could also make life. You can continue to add these things. It's always worth putting in a geographical location. So we have Vietnam, we have Hoi An, because that's where it was. What sort of shot is it? I'm going to add landscape, because it's a well searched for topic within Clickasnap. People love landscapes. You get my drift. Then all we have to do is to save those details. Those details have now been saved in. You can see the title has changed. This has only been up here for a few moments and several people have looked at it already. Look, there's been 7 paid views of that image already and 7 likes, surprisingly. So what do those things do in reality? Well, let's go and have a little look. Let's go up here into search somewhere. Which one should we use? Let's use this one, because I've already started the search. Let's go and search sunset. If I run a sunset search, Clickasnap brings up images of sunset. Whether mine will be in there or not, I don't know yet, because it will probably take a while for it to filter in through the system. But you can see why these are important. If you don't tell Clickasnap what the image is, then you are highly unlikely to have your images show up when someone searches for a sunset or possibly for a landscape. See how popular sunsets are within landscapes. Whatever it is that somebody searches for or is looking at, if you want your images to be found, it is really important for you to add titles, descriptions and tags to every single one of them.